No, I got you on this one, Coach. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The fanatic. Where we keep it 100, keep it real. That's the only way we know how to be. Talking that sports talk. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of South Carolina, upstate, A64. Yeah. The FANATTIC, the fanatic where we keep it OG. We talking sports, so I call what I see. I love the fans like they part of my team. I love the fans like they part of my team. Come rock with me. We got it jumping like it's that valley. I call my dogs out the pound, let's go eat. Turn on the fanatic, let's have a debate. Who really hold down the Southeast from state to state? What team hungry gon' eat everything up off they plate? Who the next one that's really gon' step up and be great? Yeah, the FANATTIC, the fanatic where we keep it OG. We talking sports, so I call what I see. I love the fans like they part of my team. Yeah, part of my team. I love the fans like they part of my team. Part of my team. I love the fans like they part of my team. Yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. Comment, subscribe, all that. The fanatic. Yeah.
What's going on, people? It's Coach Time, man. The fanatic, baby. Listen here. The dogs are the SEC champions, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you can hear me, let me know. I'm out here at Taco Mac down on Peachtree. Listen, stat guy already up in here. My guy, stat guy, say, feel like March Madness with all this madness going on. Listen, Purdue say they got a shot, baby. Purdue is trying to take Michigan out. But Michigan is in regardless. I think they know that. That's one of the problems. But man, let's start with last night, man. Listen, USC Trojans. Hey, man, they had a shot to get in. Caleb got hurt early in the game. I think it was an apparent leg injury. He still was able to throw, but he wasn't the same Caleb. He couldn't move around like he could. But honestly, that wasn't even the reason why they lost, man. They lost because they defense can't stop nobody. You feel me? Like Kincaid wasn't healthy for Utah. He was on a pitch count. What's his name? Vele, the wide receiver, was on a pitch count. Thompson didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a true freshman, Jackson. Hey, listen, why you playing Florida? Listen, first game next year, Jackson coming hard for Utah. You know what I'm saying? He ran that thing last night. So while I do think, Caleb being hobbled hindered their offense, their defense been what it been all season, man. Hey, listen, porous, like, you know what I'm saying, not able to stop anybody. And Utah took full advantage of it last night. Then we start out today, TCU, right, my guy John. What's going on, John Russell, man? Listen, John got hit on the head, man. Listen, the Trojan defense couldn't stop a nosebleed with a whole beach towel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on. Caleb did all he could. Listen, even with a bum leg, Caleb still threw for over 300 yards, man. He was out there doing it. The question I got for Trojan fans is, why in the world, when they was down 20-plus points with 4 minutes left in the game, did Lincoln Riley keep that dude out on the field, man? Like, you messing with that dude's future now, man. Like, they was teeing off on the – listen, they was teeing off on that guy, man. They had like three or four sacks in the last 4 minutes, man. I felt bad for Caleb. Like, look, man, take the dude out the game, man. You right, John. Y'all did try to tell us at the beginning of the season, man. Y'all try to tell us about Lincoln Riley, man. Lincoln Riley just don't even give a doggone about the players. I'm like, take Caleb out of the game, man. Like, it looked bad. They was sacking him he couldn't move. Wide receivers couldn't get open. I'm like, the game is in hand. Take him out the game. Then we start today. TCU. Listen, I think TCU, look at Nick Saban. Listen. I'm sorry, listen, we're going to get to TCU in a minute. But listen, I said if TCU and USC lost, every coach under the sun was going to be lobbying for their team. Nick Saban got the burgundy jacket on right now. Oh, he out here lobbying for Alabama. I knew it was going to happen, man. I think TCU should still be in, to be honest with y'all. They went 12-0. I think they had the most top ranked wins. I think they had 6 ranked wins this year. They beat Kansas State early in the season, lost in OT in the championship game. I don't think you should be able to keep him out. I think the question is, who gets in, Ohio State or Alabama? I think it should be Ohio State just because Ohio State only had 1 loss. You know, I know it was a bad loss. Don't get it twisted. It was a bad loss. You know what I'm saying? It was a real bad loss. 20 points at home to your rival when you know what's on the line. You can't do that kind of stuff, Ryan Day. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of these Ohio State fans calling for Ryan Day head, man. Like, you can't know the playoffs is on the line, playing at home against your arch rival, and you take that L by 20. Like, and without their blessed player, by the way. Blake Corum only played 2 plays and got smashed. So, but on the other hand, Alabama lost to Tennessee by 3 at Tennessee. Not bad. But Tennessee lost to South Carolina by about 30. So I don't even know. Alabama lost to LSU, who got handled by Tennessee, got handled by the Dogs. So y'all tell me in the comments, man, who they letting in? Like, who got a better case, Ohio State or Alabama? I mean, let's keep it honest. If Alabama got a case, I know the stat guy don't want to hear this, but if Clemson win tonight, they are 2-loss conference champion. Alabama didn't even win their division. They 2 losses. What y'all think about that? So the stat guys say the funny thing is how the rankings shake up to keep rematches from playing out. Yeah, they don't want to have that rematch, but I swear to y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was playing like they don't want to play the Dogs in the first round. They was like, no, you got it, dog. No, and then the next team was like, no, you got it. TCU said, no, we don't want them either, dog. So I don't know who won it. Right now, Purdue is taking Michigan, giving Michigan all they want. I think Michigan knows they're in. To be honest, I think Michigan knows they're in the playoffs. So I don't know how much motivation they have to win the Big Ten after they won it last year. So then on to the Dogs, man. Listen, the Dogs was up 42-17, and I think Kirby was trying to keep it cordial. But Brian Kelly kept scoring and going for 2. So, hey, Kirby said, if you're going to keep scoring, then we'll keep scoring. I mean, that's how we're going to do it. You right. John Russell got a point, man. Listen, from number 5 to number 7, you can make a case for all 4 of them, all 3 of them teams. I'm going to be honest with you. You can. If you can make a case for Alabama, you should be able to make a case for Tennessee. Or you can make a case for Ohio State. I don't know. Tennessee beat you head up. I know they don't have Henry Hooker anymore, but they did beat them head up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Priest? Priest said Alabama got a case of going downtown holding the mints, baby. Nick Saban, and listen, Priest, Nick Saban done put on the burgundy sport coat and everything. Hey, Rolf, my guy Rolf in the building. He said I need to cut my thumbnail. Listen, I got it from you, Rolf. Hey, you used to keep that nail. You know, it's time for us to go back to Vegas, Rolf. Stop playing around now. It's time for us to get back out in Vegas. We ain't did it in a while. But listen, now we got Clemson playing North Carolina. It's 21-10. They done pulled DJ, man. Listen, I get it. Cade look a little bit better right now, but they still ain't got no wide receivers. Clemson fans, keep it a buck. Y'all still ain't got no wide receivers. DJ wasn't the answer, but I mean, it's North Carolina. Listen, me and 10 of the viewers right now could go out there and score on North Carolina. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. So I think Cade may be good. Maybe Cade in a whole offseason, knowing he the starter, can be ready next year. But y'all still got to get some playmakers out there at wide receiver to keep it honest with y'all, man. I mean, Bo Collins is out, with the injury. Who you got a wide receiver? Stat guy say he got a wide receiver. Listen, About 10 wide receivers done hit the portal already. We got Xavier Worthy from Texas, Theo Weiss from Oklahoma. It's a couple of guys, man. Listen, I know Dabo don't like going in the portal, but Clemson, y'all, Iptay better get with them, boy. It's a lot of these wide receivers in the portal, man. You right. These coaches are gonna become politicians. That's right. So, hey, John, it's confirmed Primetime took the Colorado job. I know he was seriously thinking about it. I didn't know he had actually took it. Hey, the food at the Mega Gate. So listen, y'all, I was at Mega Gate 2022 with the Tailgate King. They had barbecue, all you can drink, all you can eat chicken, hot dog, hamburger, macaroni, vegetable rice, baked bean. Listen, it was great. I ain't even gonna lie, it was great. Yes. Yeah, John. He went into the portal. Now he could have removed his name, but about a week ago, he was like one of the first big receivers to say he was in that portal. I was like, it's getting crazy now. He in the portal. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. If he want to come to Athens, I won't tell him no. We can we can use it. Listen, we taking all the wide receivers we can if we want to. What's going on, my guy Carlo? Go Dogs, baby. Carlo was out there, baby. Listen, it was live at Mega Gate, dog. Listen, I just say you had to be there. That's all I can say. You trying to make the trip to Cali, Priest? They are. Listen, they. I think first round, of course, Kirby gonna ask for the Peach Bowl. Everybody gonna say it ain't fair, but it is what it is. You want to be at the Peach Bowl, you got to win, and Kirby won. So there it is. Stat guy say Prime hasn't confirmed yet. He confirmed the job offer, but not accepted. Okay, I got you. Yeah. The Mega. Okay, I got you. Per USC in the mix, then. Well, for Worthy, come on, man. That ain't listen. Caleb got another year, don't he? I wouldn't doubt it though. Listen, even if Worthy go out there, USC is gonna have an offense regardless. But can they stop somebody? That's the problem. They can't stop nobody. Even the games, all the games they won this year, it was like in the 30s and 40s. They giving up big points to everybody. So Lincoln Riley got to do something about the defense before he think about you know what I'm saying, challenging for the crown. You know what I mean? Or Utah. Listen, Utah been to the Pac-12 championship, I think, 4 times in a row. Until somebody else says otherwise, Whittingham is the king of the Pac-12. You know what I'm saying? I think we're at halftime for both the games tonight for Michigan and Purdue and Clemson and UNC. So will Clemson be able to hold off UNC? Or will UNC offense get it together? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see hey, listen. That's for the dog show right there. Priest, respect the heads, baby. We was deep out there tonight. We out here. It's some dog fans. Out here tonight. Season. I got my guy Season.
Hey, go Dogs, baby.
And I got my guy Vaughn back there.
On the road, baby.
Hey.
On the road to make a difference, baby. On the road.
It's some dogs in here.
On New Year's Eve. And then whatever.
Hey. Priest, we're gonna start. Hey, listen, we're gonna start. Hey, we're gonna start getting some orders in for the shirt, baby. Drake May does look bad. John Russ say, yeah, he from Cali. But Xavier Worley from Cali. I did not know that. That makes up that is interesting. Woo. That'll be a good combo because, like I say, Caleb got another year. If I'm not mistaken, he'll true sophomore. So he got another year. You know what I'm saying? Drake May does look bad. What's been going on with UNC these last 3 weeks? They offense been unstoppable up until the last 3 weeks. Now they can't score over 20 points. So y'all let me know. Okay, so I think Michigan is in. The Dogs, of course, are in. Who's gonna be the final 2 teams? Is it gonna be TCU and Ohio State? Is it gonna be TCU and Alabama, or is it gonna be Ohio State, Alabama? What we got? I think it's going to be TCU and Ohio State. And I think TCU practiced against that defense all year. You might have a point, stat guy. He said practice against their own defense have made them worse. You're right, because they don't get no good look. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee said they still got a shot. All Big Ten, all SEC. So Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, and Georgia. That's what you're saying, stat guy? I can see it. The committee, listen, whether we want to like it or not, the committee loves Alabama. That's just what it is. I know a lot of people don't want them in, but the committee love Alabama. And they've shown, even in 2017, they didn't play for the SEC championship. They came in, they beat us in the championship. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And you're right. They do want some names. They want some names because names bring money. Names bring money. And at the end of the day, college football is $1 billion business, man. So it is what it is. I mean, I'll be honest with you. As long as the Dogs don't turn the ball over too much, I don't think it really matters. I'll be honest with y'all. Line them up. I really don't. I think Ohio State probably the best matchup offensively, but they defense, they kind of shake it too, man, and they don't like to get physical. Michigan has shown 2 years in a row that Ohio State don't like getting them trenches. You know what I'm saying? We did. Priest, hey, we was deep, baby. I wish he could have made it out, dog. We was deep at the Mega Gate today. Me and Ben got there around 10:30. Bro, it's been a long day. That's all I'm telling y'all. It's been a long day, man. Free libations. Do I think Stetson has secured a spot in New York? I think Stetson should go to New York. I don't think, by no way he should win it. But I think what Stetson has put together over the year, and a lot of times they look at career too, even though they don't like to say so. Stetson should get an invite to New York. Now, as a Dog fan, I want him to get an invite to New York, but I really don't want them to take no time away from his practice time because I'm trying to win a back-to-back national title. I'm selfish like that. Hey, shout out to you too, Priest. Love you too, man. Hey, man. Priest Priest always supporting, baby. Be easy, Priest. I think Stetson should. I think Caleb won the Heisman last week with that performance over Notre Dame. Even though, hey, listen, be real with you, he gutted it out. Oh, listen, Bleacher Report said Deion to Colorado is official. My boy just showed me on his phone. So John was right. Deion to Colorado is official, according to Bleacher Report. You know what I'm saying? But I think Caleb Williams won the Heisman last week with his performance over Notre Dame. He balled out. And then he couldn't run last night, but he still threw for like 350, if not a little bit more. So he balled out last night too. So I think it's Caleb's, man. CJ Stroud didn't play too good against Michigan. So I think he'll be there, but I don't think he's gonna win. And Hendon Hooker got hurt. Plus they lost by like $1 billion to South Carolina. So I think it's I think the invites, if they invite 4 people, it's gonna be Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Hendon Hooker, and Stetson Bennett. And Caleb was going to win by a large margin, to be honest with you. So, that's right, Carlos. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. Coach Prime came in 2 years. He changed the game, man. Listen, I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't watch a lot of HBCU football. I like the band competitions, but I didn't watch a lot of HBCU football before Prime took over. Prime made you want to, take notice. He put everybody on notice when he got Travis Hunter recruitment last year or the year before. Last year. So shout out to Deion, man. John say CJ, Bryce, Will Anderson all didn't have. Yeah, exactly. Listen, for the record, I still think Bryce Young is the best player in college football. But I do not think he's winning the Heisman, and I don't think he's going to get an invite to New York. I think it's gonna be Caleb. I think it's gonna be Caleb, Hendon, CJ, and Stetson should be. You know. Okay, so we back on Clemson up 24-10. Oh, he had a chance to pick that. I think North Carolina, it's pretty much over for North Carolina. They can't stop running water if you turn the faucet off. So Drake May was actually in the Heisman conversation until 2 weeks ago. You can't play like, you know, he didn't play that good against NC State, even though it went to OT, he didn't play that good until like late in the game. And then last week, or was that last week? That was last week against NC State. And then tonight, he hasn't looked good tonight either. Especially considering Clemson defensive secondary ain't that great. Michigan, Donovan Edwards. Listen, Blake Corum goes down and Donovan Edwards comes back from injury, step in as if Blake Corum never left. This dude got like 3 runs of 50-plus yards in the last 2 games. This is ridiculous. You're right, Carlo. He definitely is the best quarterback. Listen, Alabama wide receivers are good. They just ain't what Alabama standard has been. I think that's the difference in their offense this year. Because we all saw Jahmyr Gibbs he's a talent. And Bryce be out there. Sometimes Bryce like he be playing by himself, though. Doing all he can to keep Alabama above water. High Clemson only had 3 first downs. I don't understand North Carolina. I don't understand how you go all year killing everybody in the air, and you get to the Clemson game and can't do nothing. Maybe North Carolina should blame South Carolina since South Carolina took it out on Clemson last week. Maybe they woke Clemson up a little bit. Mo Dogs rolling in from the game. Listen, we was looking for some LSU fans before the game. LSU said they were going to chill in Louisiana, man, watch the game at the house. I think I ran into like 5 LSU fans. So will Purdue, oh, y'all, I told y'all it's been a long day. My phone say my battery about to go dead. Listen, I appreciate. I'm gonna try to keep going, man, until my phone say I can't go no more. Michigan trying to wrap it up, but Purdue. So is Michigan that good, or is the Big Ten just that bad? Y'all let me know. I'm just saying, because all year everybody been saying Michigan ain't had no good schedule, but I'm just saying they ran through Ohio State like they wasn't there. So is the Big Ten that good, or is Michigan that good, or is the Big Ten just that bad? I'm gonna be honest. Until 3 weeks ago, I didn't even know North Carolina had a punter. They scored so many points, I didn't even know they had a punter. Now he getting all the work. Now he up for the Ray Guy Award because he punted so much. Touchdown, Michigan. 21, about to be 21-13. So, hey, John, let me ask you a question as an OU fan. How you feel overall about Brent Venables' first year? I think, it wasn't great, but I don't think it was that bad considering first year he lost a lot of players. How you feel about it? Carlos say Michigan in the conference championship against a full. You're right, Carlo. That tell us everything we need to know. But listen, we can't really talk because we were playing a 3-loss LSU team. John say Big Ten that bad. Prime coming to the Pac-12, that'll be enough. I don't think so. I think it's already a done deal. I think they already signed the papers and stuff. I think that might be. Listen, now that Prime gone to the Pac-12 and USC gone, we all know Prime gonna be able to recruit, right? And he gonna take his son with him as a quarterback. Son threw for like 3,500 yards this year. Do we think Colorado challenges for a spot in the Pac-12 next year? I'm just saying. Bo Nix is gone from Oregon for whatever that's worth. Utah will be there. But who else is good? USC gone, UCLA gone. That's next year they going to the Big Ten. Carlos said, so nasty, Carlo. You he said Oklahoma gonna be Oklahoma. I say Brent Venables might be able to do a little something, dog. I mean, if he get that defense together, that defense didn't look like, but it wasn't his players either, so I ain't gonna hold him too much on it. Can I get some more water? Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right, so John said it wasn't a great year. But see a lot of players hitting the portal because they don't fit the system. Facts. Colorado 2 years. I'm telling you, man, Dion can recruit. You know, X's and O's, we can wait to see, but Dion can recruit. That's just, he can sell ice to an Eskimo. So I think he's going to get some of them out, them Western players, them California guys. He might convince some of those Southern guys to come up there with him. I see a lot of players. That's why I think Theo Weiss hit the portal too, John, because it just, you know, the style of coaching ain't what he signed up for. You know what I'm saying? I agree. He is definitely gonna get some of them South Florida kids. And when you get South Florida talent at the skill position, you can compete with anybody. He gotta recruit to them trenches though. Because Kyle Whittingham, he gonna have them guys in them trenches. Hey man, I want to appreciate y'all for getting on every Saturday, man. I like talking to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. Just getting on, kicking it with your boy every Saturday. College football about to be over, man. We ain't got but 30 more days. What we gonna do, man? What is we gonna do when college football is over? I mean, I know I'm a basketball fan, but everybody ain't basketball fans, dog. We wait all year and then it flies by. So y'all tell me y'all thoughts on the 12-team playoffs. 2024, it's here. You feel me? Hey, no more hiding. Everybody say they want the playoffs, even though I think the same couple of teams gonna win the championship. But at least it'll make it interesting in the first round. Oh, I can see that. Though, John, because Theo Weiss, you know, Lane Kiffin known to air it out. Other than this year, because they had both of them studs at running back, he known to air it out. So I can see it. I could also see him trying to go to. I mean, he did play for Raleigh. I don't know if he felt bad about Riley leaving, but I can see him going there. I can see him going to Bama. Bama needs to listen. Bama need a alpha dog at receiver. I think they missing that alpha dog at receiver. Like they ain't got no Jameson Williams. They ain't got no Waddle, Ruggs, none of them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? They got some talent. Jermaine Burton, talented, but is he a dog? You know what I'm saying? You're right. We already seen it the past 4 days, man. That portal gonna be bananas. And what's crazy is I don't think it's gonna work out for all them guys, man. I think that's why a lot of these guys are getting in early. Like literally, there's 7 wide receivers that hit the portal in the last week. It ain't gonna work out for everybody. I'm sorry, it just ain't. The numbers don't agree. Okay. I can see that. That's why he didn't transfer the first time. Carlo, you ain't even gonna give him 24 hours to watch to settle in that the Dogs is SEC champions. Say you trying to bother him right now. The Bama fans, listen, man. The Bama fans, look, why y'all playing? It was for Bama fans at the Mega Gate. Oh, we got a guest. Oh, okay. My guy Jonathan. What's going on, J. Lou?
What's going on, man?
Listen, we out here talking about this crazy portal. Portal done got crazy already. We got like 7 wide receivers in the portal.
Really?
Xavier Worthy, Theo Weiss,
Xavier Worthy's in the portal?
He might, like I was telling John, he might have backed out, but a week ago, he was the first big name because I remember putting on Twitter, I wouldn't mind him coming to Athens.
Nah, he needs to come over to Tuscaloosa, bro. What you talking about? Oh
Listen,
my God.
Hey, and then one of the Pitt wide receivers, number 10, I don't know what his name is, but
I saw
he
that
in the portal.
Yeah,
Louisville had one. Yeah, Louisville had one in the portal. I'm like, boy, I'm just saying, if you need a wide receiver, it's time to go get him.
Yeah, we have Christian Leary, then Trayshawn Holden both went in the portal.
How about this? How about your guy Kyrie Jackson in the portal?
He's not anymore.
Okay.
He was in the portal, then he pulled it, but he's going back in the portal Monday.
Yeah. So I was about to say he just because Kyrie he got a lot of PT last year. What's up with that?
Kyrie was never going to be the Kyrie was never going to be the starter, man. It was always going to be. It was supposed to be Eli Ricks.
Okay.
Right, and then through camp, Terrion Arnold kind of took both their jobs. That's kind of like honestly what happened. And then after that, it was like, okay, Kyrie is old. He's an older guy. Not when I say older, I mean like he's not a freshman, right? So
yeah.
He wants to be a starter. He wants to be drafted, and you know what I mean. Like, and I don't blame him, but I have a gut feeling Eli Ricks is coming back, right? Terrion Arnold's coming back.
If they want to be top 2 round draft picks, they need to come back.
Kool-Aid's coming back. He has to. And then you look at who we have coming in with Tony Mitchell, Caleb Downs. Well, not Caleb Downs, but Tony Mitchell. He'll be a safety.
So you think Kool-Aid coming back?
He has to.
Oh, yeah. He's a true sophomore.
He's a true sophomore, so he has to come back one more year. So, like,
you
man.
See that, John?
Oh, my God, bro. Look. Let me explain something to you guys real quick. I clowned on USC all year. I did. Because I don't, number one, I'll be honest with you, man, I don't like Lincoln Riley. And the reason why I don't like Lincoln Riley is because the way he did Oklahoma. It's not that he left. You can't leave and gut a program the way he gutted those guys and then pretend like you don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I did is I said, screw it. I got with JPC before we made a video on my channel. I said, you know what, man? I want to give him credit for at least going 11-1. You know what I mean? For doing what he's doing, because I didn't think he would do that in the Pac-12.
I didn't. I think both of us had him at 9-3.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, actually, yeah, you're right. Both of us had him at 9-3. So it's like, I need to at least give him a little bit of credit and give him hope to some extent. And, and of course, go figure, man. Like, they play Utah again, and they shit the bed, bro.
Listen, that's what I was saying, man. Earlier tonight, I was saying Caleb got hurt, but Caleb still balled out.
He did.
That defense couldn't stop running water, bro.
Dog.
And what you hate is Kincaid, the tight end. He was on a pitch count, so he wasn't even healthy.
Bro, fire Alex Grinch. Why'd you bring him over? What sense does that make, dog? It doesn't make any sense.
Trying to prove a point. That pride didn't want to let him say, hey, I was wrong about the guy.
Dog.
He tried to bring him on. So John said he heard Worthy in Texas kissed and made up. So, but it's still up in the air. Like, that's what when I first seen it, I was like, sorry, gonna let Worthy go? Like, come on to Athens, dog.
That would be massive, man, if he left Texas.
For real. So, I mean, you saw what Clemson did to DJ. They benched DJ early in the game, though.
That dude should have been benched like 3 games in the season.
They still ain't got no wide receivers, though, Joe.
Dog, I know they don't, man. But here's the thing. DJ can be – look, that man did the one thing I feared a lot of them would do. He had the first big NIL deal with Dr. Pepper last year. He was literally number one, Agent X or whatever you want to call it. And the moment that pen hit the paper, dog, it was like – I don't know. I forgot football.
It's like as soon as he signed the deal and did that first commercial, he forgot how to play ball.
No, it's crazy.
And so they don't have no alpha dog at wide receiver either.
No, they don't. It's not all on DJ. That offensive line is not playing up to standard by any means.
I've been saying that all year. I've been saying it all year. I said the offensive line ain't nothing to write home about.
No, it's
They,
not.
they don't have anybody that you can count on for a 50-50 ball
Nope.
from the wide receiver.
They,
Antonio Williams did play good in the slot later on in the season.
yeah,
So,
they have potential, but the thing about it is Clemson fans especially are like going to be like Alabama fans. You're ready to win now, right? So
yeah,
you want
right.
that instant satisfaction. In most teams, 99% of teams can't do that. Look at Alabama this year. In my case, like as an Alabama fan, you can't have this much staff turnover, these many players leaving early, and honestly, deep down, think that you're going to be in the playoffs every single year, bro.
Especially like with y'all. I know Bill O'Brien and Pete Golden ain't the favorites,
Oh,
but at
Jesus.
least Nick Saban tried to get some guys with some experience. With Clemson, Dabo hired from within from some guys that didn't have that, And I think what it is the defensive coordinator, Wes Goodwin for Clemson, I think is a good analyst. But you got to be able to make in-game adjustments. And I don't think I don't think he knows how to do that.
If you watch the couple of Clemson games I watched this year, actually like 5 or 6, I actually watched almost half their season. Their biggest struggle wasn't they're a good script writing team, right? The initial defense looks good, but the moment the offense makes an adjustment against his defense, there's no counter to the move, and you continue to see that Clemson winning and then Clemson shrinking the lead. And it's like every single game. And it's that way with Alabama. Alabama's the same way, bro. Great script to come out.
You called that last year, though.
It's the same.
When he didn't do it in the championship game, yeah.
It's the same thing.
I think the offense for Clemson the same way. That first, couple of script plays, they good. But anytime the defense does something different,
they're done.
Brandon Streeter doesn't know how to make in-game adjustments. It's just he doesn't.
See, people talking about Tony Elliott being, maybe he was overrated. I'm like, man, look, there's something you can't overrate. He may not be the X's and O guy that people may put him out to be from an analyst point of view, as far as the big dogs and ESPN and all that. But you can't overrate experience, man. And that man was there for a long time learning exactly what Dabo wanted.
Exactly. So, and he started out the year last year trying to do the same passing attack, but he realized 3-4 games in, he said, we ain't got the weapons we had, so let's start running the ball. And at least it didn't look pretty, but it was effective. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the one, this will piss some Clemson fans off right here. If you want to know where Tony Elliott was most valuable, Tony Elliott was the one that benched Bryant. Was it Bryant and put in Trevor Lawrence? That was on Tony Elliott. He did that. That could have been this year. He could have been that guy to go, hey, DJ's not the dude we thought he was, because Bryant, everybody thought he was the guy. He benched him, and Trevor Lawrence worked out. And look at Clemson this year; they were kind of like fumbling the ball almost. I'm like, should we put in Klubnik? Should we not? Blah blah blah. And now you look at it, and it's like, man, even if it wouldn't have worked out, the future next year would have already had experience.
That's what I always say. Like, if your starter ain't working out and you can't make the championship, then it's time to look to the future. And normally, like you said, they've done that at Clemson, but not this year. So
nope.
So with USC losing, TCU losing,
bro,
who gonna get the 4th spot, Jay?
TCU.
So Ohio State or Alabama?
It's gonna be Ohio State. It deservingly so. They only lost one game. Now, don't get me wrong, they lost that game bad, and they lost at home. I understand that, but it's like, I'm not going to go against what I always say, man. Everybody gets one. Like, you get one bad game, and if I look at Georgia this year, it'd probably be that Missouri game where it's like the offense just struggled to find its rhythm. Now Ohio State, I don't, and this is the argument I make too, is it's not really going to matter. Like, people want to sit here and debate on, is it Ohio State or Alabama? Well, Ohio State, 1 loss, right? So, yes, it was bad in Michigan. Alabama has 2 losses. It was to, 2 top 15 teams. One of them was in the top 5 at the time. Both of them on the road, over 100,000 crowd, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you line these teams up, it's not going to matter, guys. Like, if Alabama goes to the playoffs, what you get 1 extra game to watch yourself lose to Georgia? In Atlanta? Really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to see this firsthand? No, dog. I'm good. Like, the eye test says everything all year. And then the way you guys just completely drug LSU down the field the entire game.
I think the problem is we a bad matchup because we can win however you want to win. If you want to play grimy, we can play grimy. If you want to play up tempo, we can play up tempo.
Now, I will say this, though. I do believe Alabama has the best chance to beat Georgia, and it's not because of talent. It's because Alabama lines up, and it's Nick Saban knowing Kirby Smart to a certain degree. So he probably does give you that something of an edge that the other guys just are not going to have. In Michigan, dude, as much as I want to say Michigan's good, that one-dimensional shit ain't going to work. Like,
no, you're not going. You can't beat Kirby just running the ball.
No, and
like, hey. So my guy, what's going on, Seawalt? Seawalt say Clemson look a little better, man. Look different with Cade in the game. He does. Listen, a lot of times that's because people have already soured on the starter. So they like in 2017, Jacob Beeson, I don't know if he had the locker room at Georgia, and when Jake Fromm came in, he didn't even play good against App State, but it was a different energy. My nephew getting in here. What's going on, nephew? You be safe on that road out there. We talked about Deion a little bit, but Bleacher Report did confirm that he took the Colorado job.
Yeah, he did.
What you think, Jalen? What you
think? My personal take, he's doing it the right way, right?
Okay.
And what I mean by that is Deion is kind of, in my opinion, in his own head, proving himself at each level. Like, you know what I mean? You start off at HBCU. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah. People, for some reason, people think of HBCU or Division II, like, you know what I mean? Like that, you look down on that. I'm like, no. If anything, it'd be like UTSA here with Jeff Traylor. Like, the playing grounds are even. Essentially, it's going to come down to coaching, right? So Deion's kind of proven himself there, and now going to Colorado. Look, if you can make noise in Colorado, dude, you can make noise anywhere. I don't care where you go. And he's not expected to win a national championship in Colorado. He's not going to be expected to even win a conference championship anytime soon. What he is going to be expected to do, which he's going to do, is you're going to see a mass transfer of Jackson State guys. Hunter, his kids, going to come over to Colorado, and you're going to see an immediate flip, in my opinion, of Brandon Ennis, who's committed to Ohio State, to Colorado. I don't know if you guys read the article or not. It just got released. But Ennis is now kind of backing off his commitment to Ohio State a little bit. And they said he's intriguing conversations with Deion wherever he ends up.
All right, dog.
So good to see you.
Good to see you, baby. Yes. But yeah, we know Deion can recruit. Hey, I just want to let y'all know out there, y'all watching, man, I got 10% on the phone. It's been a long day. So if it die on me, y'all know I didn't just quit on y'all.
Oh my God.
But I think Deion's gonna be able to get some of those South Florida guys.
Yeah, now don't get me wrong. I do, in my opinion, too. I feel like South Florida would have been the perfect job for him, man.
I think so too,
bro.
But he would have been a problem in South Florida, like a problem.
Yeah, he and that's why I think he didn't take it, because it's kind of like when you hear Deion speak about his recruiting. Deion still has to be Deion, and Deion in South Florida cannot be that Deion. You know what I mean? So it could be a problem. Whereas, Colorado, he has a longer leash on what he can do, in my opinion. The money's not going to be what you would think, but he isn't about the money. Man has plenty of money. He doesn't care about the money, in my opinion, most likely. What he's looking at is his staff that he's going to be bringing with him. He wants them paid. He's already made that known already, too.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? He's trying to take care of his own at this point, and I don't blame him. I think it's now Colorado, slam dunk, A+, everything across the board. You couldn't. Who would you get over Deion at Colorado?
Nobody, because the last one was Mel Tucker, and he was only there for a year.
That's what I'm saying. So now I do feel for Jackson State, because they're going to get gutted. You know what I mean? They're going to lose players. And Deion will have to most likely make an apology speech on, I know I came here to prop up the HBCU, and now I'm gutting the entire program.
But he has propped up the HBCU to his credit.
No, he's giving them the national spotlight 100%. Now I give him credit for that.
Got game day there twice since he's been there. So
yeah. How many times game day been to Jackson State?
That's what I'm saying. So You know,
Yeah.
let's just say this. He's leaving it better than he found it. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, 100%. No, he's 100%. But you know, Dion's gonna want to still come out, and he's a very he's a very apathetic person.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna want to come out and make sure that this is not a negative light on him because it shouldn't be. But
No, it's a
the way
yeah.
people are, bro, the way fans
Oh
are.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be some people trying to crucify him, but
Oh yeah.
it is you can't stop that. I think Dion went to Colorado too because I think Dion likes challenges. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if you at South Florida, even if you get the lease, you right there at home. I
Yep.
think he saw USC left, leaving the Pac-12, UCLA leaving the Pac-12. He
Yep.
said, if anybody can recruit to Colorado, I can recruit to
Dog,
Colorado.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost like he gets free reign on the Pac-12, essentially, outside of Dan Lanning at Oregon. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't feel like there's any strong competition. Depending on how what's his name? Oh my gosh, Dan, the dude got hired at Arizona State. Oregon's
What-
offensive coordinator.
Kenny Dillingham.
Dillingham. There we go. Depending on how Dillingham does, obviously, but he's a brand new cat
God,
too.
I was about to say he like 35.
So you know what I mean. So Dion's gonna have the leg up because I've always said this, man. If you're a football player, specifically defense, specifically corner, safety, whatever, Dion walks in your living room, dog.
You got
Sold, dude. Sold,
if I was a corner, I'll go play for him.
bro. Who else would you rather play for? You know what I mean? Like that's just the way it is. Outside of maybe Corey Raymond, because of development at Florida.
That's
maybe.
like last year when he flipped the guy to transfer. He was the number one JUCO corner. He was committed to the Dogs, and he flipped. Dion flipped him. I was like, I can't blame the guy. It's Dion.
It's Dion, man. Like it's one of those things. But I'm telling you right now, man, I do feel bad for him to a certain extent because he's gonna get picked apart. He's gonna be like LeBron going to LA. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna get in there and they're gonna try to crucify Dion because he's doing the abnormal thing, right? He's going against the grain, and people talk, especially in athletics, like, oh yeah, going against the grain, create your own way, and all this stuff. But the moment somebody does it,
they crucify him. You're right.
they crucify him for it. So, but I'm interested to see, if he goes into Colorado. I don't expect immediate success. Nobody should. But if this dude can get the ball rolling with recruiting in the next couple of years, Florida State's really going to start kicking themselves in the ass.
That's facts, man. Listen, hey, before we get out of here, John, tell them where they can find you at, dog. My phone is flickering. It said it's on this last leg.
College football with Jonathan Lewis, and Twitter's at College FB Lewis.
That's right. Are you doing a December 21st? Are you doing a recruiting signing day special?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be doing one.
So y'all make sure y'all go to Jonathan's channel, man. He'll be doing a signing day special on December the 21st. He all about that recruiting, man, and college football. So y'all check him out. Hey, I appreciate y'all jumping on here, man. It's been a long day for your boy. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, drink some more water, and give my phone a little break.
All right, man. You guys have fun.
All right, for Jay Lewis, Coach I, man, Fat Ass, we out of here.